Hi everyone, I'm YogiYue and today we'll be doing some morning yoga. Let's start off in child's pose. Drop your head to your mat and just start to breathe here, in through your nose, out through your nose. Start to make your way up to hands and knees, tabletop. Stack your joints here, so knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And start to breathe through cat and cow. Drop your belly, lift your heart. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Cat pose. And keep flowing just like this, nice and slow. And come back through center. And take one arm up to the sky, roll out your wrists. And all this is to awaken your body, awaken your energy. Thread your needle, right arm through the left, and drop down to your cheek. And take a few breaths here. On your next breath, start to rise back up. Same arm reaches to the sky for a big stretch. Circle it all out. Good. Come back to tabletop and switch sides. Reach up, roll out your wrist, and thread your needle. You can just keep your top arm resting at the front of your mat, or of course you can bind it behind your back, whatever you choose. Keep breathing. And slowly start to unwind. Same arm reaches to the sky. Stretch it out, circle it out. And come to downward facing dog. Okay, so awaken the back of your legs. Start to pedal out your feet. Take a deep breath in and let it out. This might be the very first time today that you're feeling your hamstrings. Breathe into the back of your legs. Really send it there. Right? And work your heels to anchor down towards your mat. Look forward and slowly walk up to meet your hands. Halfway lift and forward fold. Ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, drop your head. You can add a gentle sway side to side. Decompress your back and spine. And give a gentle shake to your head. And as you release, slowly rise up to standing. Drop your shoulders back and lift your heart. Breathe here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, so plant your hands, look forward. And step it back to plank. Now for plank, you have the option of dropping your knees down, right? Modify your pose, or keep them lifted up. Lower down halfway, CHATURANGA. Inhale, COBRA pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. And lift your right leg up to the sky. And bend your knees, stack your hips. Just get some movement here. Circle out. And step your foot between your hands, low lunge. Back knee drops, and arms reach up. Make sure that your front knee stacks over your ankle. You want to protect your alignment, right, from any injury. And keep breathing, keep reaching. Both hands to your mat, straighten out your front leg for half splits. Half split. So for this, you can always use some blocks, right, to keep your hands grounded. And fold in a little or a lot. Just notice how you feel. One more breath here. Try folding just a little deeper. Good. Come forward. Right arm high to the sky for a twist. Bring both hands down to your mat and step your back foot to meet the front. Fold all the way in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, look forward. Back to plank pose. Remember, knees up or down, you choose. Lower halfway. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And pedal out your feet a little more. Start feeling warmer now. More open. Left leg reaches to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, get some movement here. And step your foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach. And soften your shoulders away from your ears. Allow yourself to sink in nice and low. Both hands to your mat. Straighten out your front leg. Half split. Half split. And the more you want to feel your hamstring stretch, the more you flex your toes towards your face, right? And fold in a little more. Just play around with it. See how far you can go. As long as you keep breathing. Inhale forward and take a twist. Left arm reaches up. Both hands down, back foot meets the front, fold in. Halfway lift, inhale, fold back in, exhale. Now take your peace fingers, index and middle finger, wrap them around your big toes. Pull yourself down, let your elbows go out to the sides. Now this is a little more of an intense stretch for your hamstrings and your glutes, and try straightening out one leg at a time, see how that feels. You can go back to shaking your head out. And then release, step it back to high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale back to child's pose where you started. And this time allow your knees to go out to the sides. And stretch your hands, your arms out really far in front. Press your forehead down. Take a few breaths here. On your next breath, come into swan pose. So you're gonna lift your hips, send them to your mat, lift your toes and chin up towards the sky. Just like that. Come back to child's pose, press your forehead back down. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale forward, swan pose. And exhale back, child's pose. One more time, inhale forward. And exhale back. Rise back up, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Reach your right leg back up to the sky. Hug your knee into your nose just once. And lift it back to the sky. Low lunge, step it through. Bottom knee drops, inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your hands, half split, half flying monkey pose. And start to flow forward and back just to gain a little more momentum, more mobility. One more. When you're back in your lunge, right arm reaches up, twist it out. You have the option here of twisting or reaching back for your foot. Grab on. Allow your shoulder to open up. And come to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Back foot meets the front. Halfway lift, breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, reach up to the sky all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, look forward, high to low plank. Inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg reaches up. Knee to your nose, hug it in once. Back to the sky. Low lunge. Inhale. And start that flow, half split, exhale. Inhale forward. And exhale back. You can stay a little longer in your lunge or in your split. Feel the pose, breathe into it. And then come forward. Take your twist, left arm high. Option to stay here or reach back, grab onto your foot. Lean into the pose, really open up through your chest and your shoulder. And step your back foot forward, meet the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold back in. And this time, walk your hands under your feet, gorilla hands. Right? And so for this one, you want to bend your knees as much as you need to, right? And try to get your toes to meet your wrists. And give your wrists a nice little massage as you're strengthening and stretching out through your hamstrings. And drop your head again, shake it out. And then little by little, you can work on straightening out one or both of your legs. As you release, step it back, high plank. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good. You come to child's pose. Maybe take one or both hands to your heels. Just take a breath in and out here. And start to rise up. Now we're going to come into cow face. Cow face. So just bend one leg, right? Bring it out in front. And then the other one's going to stack right on top. Now you want your knees to align one on top of the other, right? So just work your way into getting there. Sit up nice and tall and just breathe. Right, this is an excellent stretch for your hips. You can start leaning forward a little bit or a lot. Right? You can even place a block for your forehead and drop all the way down. And let's add the arm. So take your right arm, reach it up, and then bend at the elbow. Now your other arm, your other hand is going to come behind you. And you're going to try to meet your fingers at the back. You can always use a towel or a strap for this if you need a little more help or support bridging the gap. And once you have that, lift up tall through your spine, close your eyes, and just breathe. If you want a little more from here, start to fold in, and your body will tell you when to stop, I promise. Good, as you release, come on out, roll your shoulders back, and extend both legs out. Shake them out a little bit. You can roll out your ankles, do all of that, and then switch to the other side. And just be aware and mindful that each side might feel different, and that's totally okay. Once you're there, sit up nice and tall. And now remember, you can start to fold in, walk your hands forward, and stop where you need to. And come back up, add the arms. This time left arm reaches up, or the one you haven't done yet. Bend at the elbow and walk your other hand up. You want to interlace your fingers or use a towel or even a strap. And close your eyes and breathe. And start to fold in a little or a lot. And rise back up, slowly release. And extend both legs out again, shake them out, wiggle them out. And you can windshield wipe side to side. And then come to the back. And into child's pose. And start to come up. And this concludes our practice for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, I'm YogiYue, and see you next time.